ダメよダメなのよあんたが好きで好きすぎて
How we doing today, everybody? Thanks for all the support on the recent Ricardo Milos documentaries. I'm actually really shocked at how well they're doing, and I'm really grateful for all the positive energy. And guys, just thank you so much for all the support, and thanks for building a great community here.
So I'm very, very excited about it. You know, you have no idea. It's like a kid in a candy store. That's what it's like for me.
Since TikTok has been in some trouble recently, and Ricardo is of course the OG anti-TikTok symbol, I figured now would be a great time to cover the Ricardo content that I had to leave out of the documentary. Fair warning, today's video is going to be a bit less refined than usual, since this info doesn't really fit in a documentary format. But anyways, in the comments, guys, let me know if you want me to do this style of video for smaller topics in between my bigger documentaries. And also, everyone, be sure to stay until the end, because I think I might have found a way to bring back Ricardo, and if you guys can, I'd love for you all to help me on this project. But anyways, let's get into this Ricardo action. I decided to do a small Q&A on Discord so I could see what you guys wanted to know. We're going to be doing more events like that in the future, so be sure to join in if you haven't yet. A few of you wanted to know if this was Ricardo. No, this is not Ricardo. He's come to be known as Arab Ricardo, and while he does look a bit more like Ricardo than some of the other impersonators, well, actually he isn't even really an impersonator. He's actually just a random guy that people found on Facebook. He seems pretty cool.
وشعار الفريق شعارنا شعارنا.
People have even decided to start making fan edits of him. He's almost as good as the real deal. But anyways, let's get on to the next question. What does Ricardo's voice sound like? Well, there's actually only one known video of the real Ricardo Milos talking on camera, and I was actually supplied with this information by the same guy who asked the question. Big shout out to Isaac. You're probably wondering why I haven't shown this video yet, the one of Ricardo talking. Well, I haven't actually watched the video yet, nor do I plan to. I've been told that it's not the type of video that I would enjoy watching. However, my top researcher was able to recover the audio from the video. Now remember, since I haven't seen the actual video, I need to guess what's probably happening here. It appears that Ricardo is having some sort of a dinner party, and he's feeding his friend some chicken.
Now this is how it's done. If you've ever been to a real fried chicken place. I gotta say the dark meat here is stupendous.
Ricardo really wants his friend to get the full flavor of the chicken. So he's asking him to choke on it. And then he's asking him to suck on it so he can get even more flavor. I'd say the voice also disproves some of the fakes out there, since his voice is pretty different from any of the known fakes. On to the next question. Quinn wanted to know, so is Ricardo like, seeing anyone special, or is he like, maybe in an open relationship? I don't do open relationships, I just have this friend's cousin's sister who's looking. Of course, if he's looking for a guy, I have another friend who would like to know, of course. I've seen similar questions come up before. Generally, people want to know, does Ricardo like the boys?
Boy next door.
Or does Ricardo like the ladies? Well, Ricardo doesn't really like to label himself as straight or bi. He's never really been in a relationship with a man. He feels that women make better long-term partners, and that probably explains why he has a son. He then goes on to say that the ass is where the appeal begins. Also, I saw that some of you guys wanted me to read some more reviews. I found a lot more reviews after I finished the original video, and my Discord mods actually wanted to read some of them, and I'm not gonna let them do that. I read over the new reviews. These are much worse than what I read before, which was pretty bad. These are pretty nasty. It appears that Ricardo was using some poor man as a dumpster of some sort, and that's just no good.
Come on, man.
That's not advertiser friendly at all. Sadly, my friends, I must also deliver some bad news. It would appear that Ricardo has finally gotten a bad review. His only bad review. The customer said the photos looked old and that he wouldn't recommend the service again. Of course, this must be a fake account. How could anyone ever leave a bad review on this glorious man? Now on to the last question. I've seen that a lot of you guys in Florida have been trying to track down Ricardo. Don't do that. One very big reason is he's not even in Florida anymore. I didn't mention this in the last video because I didn't want people going to bother him, but he's actually not even in that region of the United States anymore. He's way up in the now, so leave Ricardo alone. He'll come forward if he wants to, and I'm gonna make an opportunity for him to come forward. So if he wants to, I think we'll hear from him in the next couple weeks. Look, to wrap up this video, this is what I'm gonna say. I think the video that I had done was accurate. However, there's no way to know the story 100% for sure without a witness account from the real Ricardo. So this is what I'm gonna say. I remember from the original Ricardo email, Ricardo told me that he doesn't have time for this unless he's being paid for his image. So here's my idea. What if we raise enough money through GoFundMe or something, and we pay him for an interview? I think the minimum that we would need is a couple thousand. Probably maximum would be 11K. If you guys are down for this, let me know. I'll set up the GoFundMe right away. The only thing is, if for some reason Ricardo never shows up, I want to be able to just go out and refund everyone their money. Only thing is, I don't really know how to set up a GoFundMe or set up anything related to this. If we do this, I want to make sure we do it the right way. So, guys, if you know anything about GoFundMe, be sure to join the Discord and hit me up if you have any ideas. Mainly, I want to know if there's a way that we can go and make sure we can refund everyone if Ricardo ends up not coming forward. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to just about do it for today. Be sure to like and subscribe with all notifications on if you haven't yet, and everyone, have yourself a good one. Peace out.